Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle Gallant back with another video, and today I'm going to do my NFL week week 15 picks. So here we go. So first on the list there, we got Thursday Night Football, December 14th, 6:15 Mountain Time. Prime time, prime video. We got the LA Chargers at the Las Vegas Raider haters. Well, this game there, this game is mostly like a shit bowl game, but mostly I'm gonna go with the Chargers here to win. I think the Chargers can get something fully done here. I just don't really trust Vegas here. Vegas doesn't really look that great of a team there. Technically, it's mostly a battle with no quarterbacks here. So I don't know. This game is really a tank bowl game. I don't really trust this game at all. But I'm going to go with the Chargers here to win. But this game's a tank bowl game. I can't really say too much about this game. So that's it for the Thursday night matchup. Let's move on to Saturday, December 16th. So first on the Saturday games, we got a 11 o'clock Mountain Time, primetime NFL Network. We got the Minnesota Vikings at the Cincinnati Bengals. So I am going to go with the Vikings here to win. The Vikings there mostly going to be pissed off from like losing, or mostly not really pissed off, but mostly I think they're mostly confident from just beating the Raider haters last week there, putting up 3 points against them there. The Bengals there, I just don't really trust the Bengals at all. Without Joe Burrow, the Bengals look pretty bad. They just can't fully get nothing fully going there. They just look 10 times awful there. They can't fully get nothing going in this game here. So I am going to go with the Vikings here to win. I think the Vikings have a little bit more advantage here over the Bengals here. I just don't see what Cincinnati can actually fully do in this game. And mostly I'm going to go with the Vikings here to win over the Bengals. That's it for the 11 o'clock game. So we'll move on to the 2:30 game, Mountain Time, Primetime NFL Network. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know. I really want this game to be a tie there. I really want this game to be a tie, but honestly, I think this game is not going to be really a tie. So I'm going to go with the Steelers here to win. I think Pittsburgh there mostly got embarrassed last week against the Patriots there. They mostly want to get that bad taste out of the mouth there, and mostly want to pound on something there and pounds on somebody there and stuff like that. For the Colts there, they don't actually have their running back there, so that might be an issue for them. So I just don't see what Indy can actually fully do against this Steelers team there. Is mostly pissed off there, and they're mostly hungry there. Even in losing against the Patriots there, they're mostly pissed off there. So I'm going to go with the Steelers here to win over the Colts. I just don't see what Indy can actually fully do here. So I'm going to say Steelers win it here over the Colts. That's it for that game. So let's move on to the Saturday Night Football, 6:15 Mountain Time, Primetime NFL Network. We have my Denver Broncos at the Detroit Lions. So this game right here is going to be a pretty interesting match here. Mostly it's going to be a pretty interesting match here. I'm going to go with my Broncos here to win. I think my Broncos can get it done there. The defense there, the Broncos defense my Broncos defense there looks really ferocious there. We're starting to click into games there. We're starting to actually pressure the quarterback there and actually and stopping them and stuff like that. The last couple games the Broncos won there. We look pretty ferocious there. Russell Wilson, he's starting to look like himself again, like he was back in Seattle there. So I'm going to say that's going to be pretty interesting in this game. Possibly the Lions there do actually have a good defense, but mostly they're really weak against the run there. And I think the Broncos are going to really, my Broncos are going to really handle the ball there with Javonte Williams there. I think Javonte is mostly going to run a lot against them in this game. So that's going to be really going to helpful there. And plus, Jared Goff, for the Lions there, Jared Goff, he's actually having some struggles. He's actually having struggles the last couple weeks there. So I'm going to say my Broncos can pull it out here and win this one against the Lions. That's it for the Saturday games. So I'm on to the Sunday games. December 17th, we have the 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So first on 11 o'clock games, we got the Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns. I really want the Browns. I really want the Bears to win it here because it will help us in the playoff standings here. But I'm gonna go with the Browns here to win. I think the Browns look much better there. They look 10 times much better. They mostly can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns here. I just don't see what the Bears can actually fully do against this Browns team. This Browns team looks more fierce there, and I just don't. And yeah, even if the Bears got a big victory last week against the Lions last week there, I just don't see them actually doing the same thing against the Browns, who honestly look more fierce there. So I'm gonna go with the Browns here to win over the Bears. Next game, we have the Tampa Bucks at the Green Bay Packers. Going with the Bucks here to win. I think the Bucks look much better there. They look like a much better team there. They can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns there. They mostly look more fierce here. The Packers there. I don't really trust Jordan Love in this game. I just don't really trust Jordan Love in this game at all. Yes, he actually has his victories there against the Lions and the Chiefs there, but he did bad last week against the Giants, and I just don't really trust a quarterback who, honestly, this can't fully go against weak teams there and actually pull it out. It looks like Jordan Love doesn't know how to pull out games there. He looks bad there and stuff. So I'm going to say the Bucks can win it here because the Bucks actually have a much better thing. They have actually much better wide receivers in this game here. Even if their record doesn't show it, they look pretty scary as a team there. So I'm going to go with the Bucks here to win over the Packers. I just don't trust Jordan Love at all. So that's it for that game. So let's move on to the next game. We have the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. Going with the Titans, I'm going with the Texans here to win. I think the Texans there look much better there with DJ Stroud there. DJ Stroud, who honestly can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They actually have a fierce running game there, and stuff like that. The Titans there, even if they got a victory off a victory off there last week, I just don't see what them going against the Texans there, and I just don't see what they actually can fully go against the Texans there. The Texans looks much better and they look more strong there, and the Titans do. The Titans, they just can't fully get something going even if they have Derrick Henry there. I just think I think the Texans can fully get something going there against the. I'm going to say the Texans can fully get something going here against the Titans, even if I really want the Titans to win it here because it will help us in the playoffs. But I'm going to say Texans win it. Next game, we got the New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins. Going with the Dolphins here to win. Mostly, the Dolphins do actually have a really good passing game there. And they mostly actually have a real passing game with Tyreek Hill. Honestly, will go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They look more fierce with Tyreek Hill there. The Jets there do not look the best there. They don't look the best there. I don't really trust Zach Wilson. Even if Even they actually have a really good defense. The Jets do actually have a really good defense there. But Zach Wilson, I don't really trust. I don't really trust Zach Wilson in this game. Mostly they're going against the Dolphins. A Dolphins team is honestly pissed off from losing last week. So I'm going to say Dolphins win it over the Jets. Next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the New England Patriots. I'm going to go with the Chiefs here to win. I think the Chiefs are mostly going to be pissed off from losing last week against the Bills. They're mostly going to be pissed off from losing against the Bills last week, mostly because even we've seen Patrick Mahomes actually threw a tantrum last week in the game there, mostly calling out the refs there. They look much better there with Travis Kelce there, who was honestly a really good tight end there, who can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. I just don't see what they can actually do there. The Patriots are just god-awful. Can't really trust the Patriots in this game. The Patriots just look god-awful in this game here. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs here to win over the Patriots. Next game, we got the New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. I am going to go with the Saints here. This game's a who cares game. This is mostly another garbage bowl game. But I'm going to go with the Saints here to win. I think Derek Carr can get something going in this game. I don't really trust the Giants there. The Giants, even if the Giants took a victory off last week against the Packers, I just don't see them actually do something against this Saints team, who honestly is a little bit better and a little bit better there. And they're trying to fight for a playoff spot there. The Saints are trying to fight for a playoff spot. So I think the Saints can win it here. Saints just look much better of the team there, and I think they're more fierce as a team. So I'm going to go with the Saints here, win over the Giants. Next game, we got the Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. Going with the Falcons here to win. The Falcons there look really sharp there. I think they can get something going there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. They look more fierce as a team there versus the Panthers there. The Panthers look god-awful. They can't get nothing fully going there. They've not been showing in games there. They're not being shown in games there and stuff. Plus, even they have nothing really to fight for because they don't actually have the number one pick either. So I'm surprised the Panthers are not even trying hard to win these games there. But I'm gonna say Falcons win it here over the Panthers. That's it for the 11 o'clock games. So we'll move on to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the Washington Commanders at the LA Rams. Going with the Rams here to win. The Rams look good there with Cooper Kupp and Apuka there. They look really good with those wide receivers there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. The Rams look much better there. They are mostly starting a winning streak going into this week there. They're mostly starting on a winning streak there. The Commanders, I just don't trust the Commanders. I don't trust the Commanders at all. The Commanders there looks like a team who honestly doesn't do that well. I don't really trust Josh Howes. Josh Howes was technically a bust there, and technically I just don't see what he can actually do against this Rams team, who honestly looks much better and looks more fierce here. So I'm going to say Rams win it over the Commanders. Next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. Going with the Niners here to win. I think the Niners can fully do something here. I think they look much better there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns. Brock Purdy might be their future there. The Niners just look really strong right now. They look really hot. I think they can do something against this Cardinals team there. Yes, Kyle Murray there, who honestly got the Cardinals some wins there. I just don't see what the Cardinals can fully do. They're technically out of there. They're out of the they're technically out. So I just don't see what they can actually fully do against this Niner team, who honestly looks more fierce there, looks more prepared. And I think I'm going to say the Niners can pull it out here and win this one against the Cardinals. That's it for the 205. So let's move on to the 225 Mountain Time. First on the 225, we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Buffalo Bills. Going with the Cowboys here to win. The Cowboys look really sharp there. They look like a really fierce team there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns with Dak Prescott there. They look pretty hot right now compared to the Bills there. The Bills, yes, they got a win off of Kansas City there. Mostly that might bring them their confidence there, but the Bills has not been looking that great there. The last couple weeks there, they have not been looking that great there. So they're mostly facing a Cowboys team that honestly looks pretty hot there, and they look really good there. So I'm going to say the Cowboys win it here over the Bills. The Bills, I just don't really trust in this game. Mostly this game might be pretty close here. I'm going to say this game might be pretty close, but I'm going to say the Cowboys can pull it out here and win this one. The Bills might fight, but I think the Cowboys can win it here over the Bills. That's it for the 225. Let's move on to Sunday Night Football. 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Going with the Ravens here to win. Ravens look really good there. They can go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns with Jamar Jackson there, who honestly looks like a pretty powerful runner, but also a quarterback there. He can run it using his legs there. He looks more fierce as a quarterback there and stuff. For the Jags, they lost 2 straight there, so they're technically going down into the gutter there. They don't look the best like they did the last couple months there. So, I think the Ravens have something here. I think they can get something fully going on the Jags. I just don't really trust the Jaguars at all in this game. So I'm going to say the Ravens can pull it out here and win this one against the Jaguars. That's it for the Sunday games. So we'll move on to Monday Night Football, December 18th. 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime, ABC and ESPN. We got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Seattle Seahawks. Going with the Eagles here to win. The Eagles look really sharp there. They can actually go down the field and actually score a lot of touchdowns with Justin Hurts there. Hurts, he looks pretty good there. He can actually have the full game there. He actually has really good wide receivers there. I think he looks much better as a team there. For the Seahawks there, I'm not really trusting Geno Smith right now with his arm injury he actually has. Even a lot of people don't really see how badly Geno Smith is there. Geno Smith has an arm injury. I just don't trust him against his Eagles team, who honestly looks more fierce. So, yep. Comment, rate, and respond to Tuesday Barrels. We like web Barrels. Please subscribe. Hit that bell and catch on the uploads in my live streams. Comment, respond to Tuesday Barrels. Like her out. Out of your piece.